In this video, I will be reviewing the Bosch Colt router. The Bosch Colt router is a 1 horsepower router that has a 1/4-inch collet, which means that it uses 1/4 inch router bits as opposed to a 1/2 inch, which is generally used in a larger router. I primarily use these for small duty jobs like routing small dados or grooves. I also use it for flush trimming. It comes with a standard base, which is this base right here, that features, these finger support that helps you to hold it steady on a work surface. I really like that. And it has these little guards to protect your finger, so you don't have the tendency to want to shift your finger forward or something like that when you're working with it, so you don't get cut. Secondly, it has a micro adjustment feature where if you unlock the base clamp, and you can make micro adjustments, and you can see what you're doing using this scale. The other neat feature about it, if you remove it from its base to make bit changes, it has a collet lock. You push in the collet and you can make easy bit changes with just one tool. Nice rubber over mold that fits your hand very well. You see how nice and comfortable that is? A nice size, nice weight. Along with a thumb guard, you have a lot of control. I really like this router. It has speed control on top. I'll list the different RPMs. I think it goes up to as high as 32 or 35,000 RPMs. Rocker switch, on and off. Easy location where you can change the brushes when you do have to replace the brushes. Other cool thing about this too is that it has various accessories. I don't have all of them on hand, but they have all different type of accessories. They have accessories that allow you to use a router in corners. You have accessories that allow you to do, like for example, this one turns it into a plunge router with a depth torque. This dust collection port is also an accessory. So between these two modes, I get a lot of use out of this. And they're not very expensive at all. Especially someone just getting into routers, I actually recommend at least one of these, preferably two or more, as your first router. They're generally around $100, with their accessories, maybe $140, thereabout. I'll leave the prices and the information in the description. But as far as complaints, I don't have too much complaints about these, to be honest with you. I may eventually move to a cordless version. I will say that, because you know the cordless routers now are just as powerful, just as capable as a corded one these days. Oh, I do have one for. I've gotten so used to the Festool system with the dust collection. With the port, this one is not so bad, but when I'm using this one in a flush trim capacity, all the dust, all the debris, I'm not used to that, and I don't like it. For that reason, for flush trimming, and this might sound a little bit crazy because the router I'm about to speak about in its kit form costs almost $700. But I think I'm going to be doing enough flush trimming to justify it. And its excellent dust capture capabilities is going to warrant it for me, because I'm very serious when it comes to limiting the amount of dust in my environment. And that's going to be that Festool, and I think it's the same power rating. I think it's about the equivalent of about 1 horsepower trim router. That's the main thing, is dust collection on these. But if you're using it outdoor in an open environment, or at minimum, this one gives you a little bit of dust collection. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to be notified when new content is dropped on this channel, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and drop a comment down below.